Oh, is it 2 o'clock?
Episode 1 of the Bush League Chronicles. Welcome, Bush Leaguers.
Welcome.
My name is Jared Birch, and this is
Andrew Reitmeyer.
And if you're watching this video, that means you're a Bush Leaguer because this is the Bush League Chronicles, and this is our podcast about junior college, and this is basically
just podcast full of events through JUCO athletes.
It's gonna be a day in the life. We're gonna have a bunch of things. We're gonna talk about junior college. We're gonna have interviews. Where it's gonna be completely no structure. It's gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be sloppy. It's gonna be sloppy,
which is a definition we'll talk about.
It's gonna be pretty bad. So if you make it through this video, I'm sorry, but it's just gonna be bad.
You grinded it out. We love you.
So first and foremost, we're going to introduce ourselves, and we're going to kind of talk about how we got here and who we are, and introduce y'all to basically our personalities, just so you can figure out how sloppy we are and what we think is funny. So
all right, I'll start it off. I'm Andrew Reitmeyer. Middle name is Kent, and I was raised by wolves. It's true. I mean, till I was about 6, and ever since then, my parents found me. No, I'm just kidding, guys. All right, I was raised by my parents, Daryl and Michelle. Love you guys. 2 younger brothers, Zach and Cody. No, just Zach and Noah. I wish my brother was named Cody. That would be sick. And I mean, my whole life I was playing baseball. That's, JUCO, and I was JUCO bound from the get-go.
From day one.
From the womb. Oh, that's a little too much.
Why were you JUCO bound?
Because I was 10 pounds as a baby, which is crazy. How many pounds were you?
I think I was 9.
9 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, you're huge too then. Yeah.
Well, that's why we're in junior college.
That's why we're in junior college, yeah. We're huge juniors.
I guess.
So, I mean, right off the bat, 10 pounds, all right. They even put it on my birth certificate, JUCO bound, and the rest is history.
How many years have you been in junior college?
I've been in junior college for 3 years. This is my 3rd year. It's been a grind, and I can't wait to leave, but it's been a good 3 years. So there's been a lot of personalities I got to meet, and like this guy right here.
Where are you from?
And I'm from Carlsbad, California. I love hobbies, by the way. My hobbies. If you're from California, Southern California, you're a surfer. You're going to be talking like a kook, too. Sod it.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to watch Netflix, surf.
Netflix and chill?
Golf. Netflix and chill. Yeah. I asked my mom one time, too. I was like, hey, Mom, do you like to Netflix and chill, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay. I kind of chuckled a little bit, and she didn't know what that meant. So shout out to Right at Home. That's her Instagram too. By the way, go to follow her. So yeah, and then golfing too. If you guys don't golf, I don't know what you're doing with your life. That's
a pitcher thing. What position do you play?
It's a pitcher. I mean, what you just said, I'm a pitcher. So, and you wish you're a pitcher, right?
Do you like pitching?
I mean, everyone loves pitching. I like to K it up.
Are you good at pitching?
You're sorry. Beep that out. Heck yeah.
Have you ever had a high schooler hit a home run off you?
Oh, dude, come on. You threw that in there. All right. I hung a changeup, all right, in Oklahoma, which is where we met.
Moving on. Okay, we'll get back to Oklahoma in a second.
Yeah.
But
let's hand it over here.
My name is Jared, and I'm new to the junior college life.
Where were you before?
I was at Baylor before, and now we go to a junior college in San Diego called Palomar. Roll Comets.
Roll Comets, baby.
Go Comets. I'm going to get it tatted on me.
Are you really?
Probably.
On the pec or?
But anywhere, probably on the bicep. But,
yeah. Wow. All right.
So I'm new to the junior college life, but I have, in this last 3 or 4 months of junior college, I have so many stories, and I'm embracing the sloppiness of junior college, and I'm from Houston, Texas, and so I'm a pretty far away from home, and I got here through just coaches and just random sloppiness that all got put together.
Shout out to Bobby.
Through Palomar, I met Andy, and so we've just been kind of doing our thing, and I think cringy really random stuff.
What did you think of like JUCO before you came in here? Like,
so before I got to junior college, I knew how sloppy it was going to be because I have had friends in junior college before, just through playing baseball and stuff. But I didn't know how absurdly sloppy it was, and I was excited for junior college because it's so off the wall and so like anything anybody's ever experienced before. It's so there's like not much structure and it's just random and you don't know what to expect. And I honestly love that about it, and that's why I was excited to come to junior college because I was ready for the stories and I was just ready for the fun and just the randomness and just like pretty much everything. It's just like so unlike anything I've ever experienced, so I was super excited for it.
Yeah. What are your hobbies then? Like back in Houston compared to now. Like,
back in Houston,
I think now it's the grind, right?
Back in
is
Houston,
that a hobby? Is the grind a hobby?
The grind is the only
that's
hobby.
The ultimate hobby.
The ultimate hobby. But besides the grind, what do I do? I make music videos. I make bad internet videos.
Should we post those?
I text.
We'll put those on one of the episodes.
I text girls off my friends' phones.
You did really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll post a couple that we've done.
Text. Yeah.
I pop bottles of Sauvignon Blanc.
What is that? Is that a wine?
I don't even know. But man, I don't. You know, I just
those are some great hobbies.
I just kind of do my things. I just kind of hang out. But so
is it pretty flat in Houston? I've never been.
It's just basically like only like horses and hay.
There's only horses.
Yeah.
No cows.
There's only horses.
Oh, okay.
Do you believe that?
Kind of.
You've never been to Texas?
Like I've never been to. I want to go. Like
you've never
especially
been to
Houston. I've never been to Texas. I mean, so on the way to Oklahoma, we were gonna drive because we were gonna eventually, or ultimately gonna drive. We actually ended up taking planes, but yeah,
like any normal person.
But how you get to Oklahoma is you drive through Amarillo, right? Isn't that the city?
But you were flying, so you weren't driving.
Yeah, right.
So you weren't driving anyway.
You're confusing me.
I mean, so
we had a plan to drive to Oklahoma, and we crossed that off, and then we took a plane instead. But we mapped out how to get there. So I've never been to Texas. Let's just leave it there. We'll leave it there. Okay.
All right, moving on.
Yeah,
that was bad. So we're gonna describe online like our definitions of. Actually, let's do our personal definitions. What's your personal definition of bush league? Because we are the bush league guys.
Okay. Bush league.
Your personal definition of
first off, that's a funny word, like bush league.
Obviously.
Who came up with that? I think of just like super like rough like baseball like life, you know, like man, that's bush league. Like whenever you say that, it's just like like something's going on, something's going wrong in baseball, like. Or something, yeah. I don't know. That's my definition.
What he was getting at is, it's just when things just don't go right, it's just
Are we gonna urban look it up on Urban?
Yeah, we're gonna. So we pulled up some definitions of Urban Dictionary of what I guess like people think besides us, but I mean I just think about bush league as just something subpar and just not adequate and just just bad, but.
There's a lot of it too.
There's so much bush league. Like anything can be bush league.
And that's why it's
like
so
for
good.
Example, at practice yesterday, we had to drink water out of the fire hose because the water wasn't working. So like that's bush league.
Shout out Gavin Kenny though.
Shout out Gavin. The first shout out.
Should we post that picture on?
We'll post it. We'll post it.
There's a picture of one of our pitchers gulping water on all fours.
And so
sorry.
This is
Are we pulling up we're pulling up the definitions right here.
We're pulling up the definitions of bush league.
On Urban Dictionary. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Look it up online, yeah.
Amateur performance, behavior that doesn't belong in the major leagues. Which is so true.
But there's junior college athletes that go to the major leagues.
Yeah, but
they get drafted.
Junior college athletes make it to the major leagues.
Yeah.
But to make it to the major leagues, they have to...
It's like the 39th round though, right? all the junior college athletes, they get drafted in the 39th round. Everyone else is like
to make it to the major leagues out of junior college, you have to drop all the bush league stuff that you've ever learned and use that. You just can't be like to make it to the majors. There's no bush leagueness in the majors really.
Yeah.
And so
it's pretty solid.
To make it to the higher levels, you have to drop all the bush league stuff.
Gotta drop it.
So here's another.
Which is hard to do because it's so fun to do.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Here's
another one.
Here's another Bush League.
You can tweet these.
Here's another Bush League. What are you talking about?
Right
Bush League definition. Not in accordance with established rules, principles, social norms, or standards. Showing inadequacy by contrast to other norms so as to be viewed by others as uncivilized, uncouth, and unacceptable.
Yeah, I don't know what that word is. It's a weird one.
So it's basically, you get an idea. It's just basically not up to standard. Like, it's just,
Was there a quote in there? You can read the quote later.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to cuss or something like that.
Yeah. That's it. Urban Dictionary is unfiltered.
Yeah,
Just
sorry about
FYI.
that.
We're filtering it though.
But so that's kind of Bush League, and that's kind of what we are, and who we kind of aspire to be like is just Bush League. And we embrace the Bush League-ness of junior college for sure.
You have to.
And that's the only way to make it, because if you don't embrace the Bush League, then you're just going to not fit in, and it's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
And so once you embrace the Bush League and it kind of are okay with everything being Bush League, that's when it turns fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to take...
And then transitions that into being sloppy, right?
Sloppy and Bush League are for sure. What do you call words that go together?
Correlate. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a word for that though.
Synonym. Yeah, they're synonyms.
I'm not good.
And Bush
at
League and
English.
sloppy are synonyms. So if that helps understand it all, but we're gonna take y'all through the day in the life of a Palomar Junior College athlete, and show you kind of what we do all day, pretty much. So you go.
Yeah.
first.
All right. Well, I mean, so I've been a junior college athlete for 3 years now. Reppin'. Wearing the red and black and white. I think those are our colors. So yeah, I mean, my day in life though, like I was a redshirt freshman, so my redshirt year, I was like, all right, shoot, I got redshirted. I'm trying to get on the grind. So the grind for a junior college athlete is you're gonna be working a job. And so I got a job at Dick's Sporting Goods. And shout out to all the Dick's Sporting Goods customers out there, if you guys are one. A lot of you guys are, I'm guessing. But anyways, so yeah, I got a job, and then I got a gym membership because you need one. There's no gyms in. Our gym at Palomar is like a 1-star. It's so bad. It has a Yelp review of 1 star.
It's the La Quinta of gyms.
Yeah,
it's
like
it's the last
weights
resort.
are being rusted off. So it's like if you're grabbing a 45, it's actually a 30.
Yeah,
like,
you don't know what you're lifting. Yeah. It's the last resort, but embrace it. You know.
So yeah, that's part of the grind. And then also you got to go to class. You got to go to class, and like junior college, you're gonna be going to class with like dads and moms, and like you're gonna be like talking to these people, and it's kind of weird at first, but you get used to it, and they kind of come back down to like your level, I guess, in a way. Like, does that make sense? Yeah, they kind of come down to your level, and like you're both students, but like it's just weird.
You're all there for the same reason.
Yeah.
But it's just in not saying normal college, but in 4 years, 4 year like schools, there's much.
It's mainly millennials. Are we millennials, or I heard we're Gen Z?
No, I'm not saying that. We're millennials.
Okay, we're millennials.
Yeah,
Shout out millennials.
No way. I'm saying, oh, hey, what's up? I'm a Gen Z.
Yeah, yeah, that's so dumb. Yeah, that sounds even worse than millennials.
But so for right now in January, hopefully this gets posted sometime soon. But we wake up at 10, go to practice, go to weights.
This is the season grind.
This is the season grind.
Yeah.
We wake up at 10, or earlier than 10. We have to be there at 10. So we wake up, go to Subway. All of us, we all go to Subway.
All of us?
Pretty much all of us. We all go to Subway.
We have a rewards card at Subway. That's how much we go to Subway.
We all go to Subway. Then we all go work out in our pretty crusty weight room, which is fine. And then we all go...
They did improve it, one bench. They only improved one bench. I don't know why.
We got one bench for all 55 junior college. Well, no, that's just on the baseball team.
Yeah,
we have one bench for all 300
we have a lot of sports,
junior college athletes.
There's a lot of sports. And there's...
So we go, we wake up, go to Subway, go lift heavy. Only junior college kids only lift heavy.
Oh yeah.
No stretching.
If you're not throwing out your back, you're not.
Throw out your
right.
back, hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Roids. And then we all go to Panda Express and get chow mein with orange chicken. Literally like 8 of us, 9
Carb
of
it
us.
up. Yeah.
Get carbs, and then we go to practice for 4 or 5 hours. So it's pretty much the grind, but the team is what makes it awesome. The team is what really we're all here for and stuff, and the team is just absolutely amazing. So that's pretty much what we do all day, and we're getting ready for the season.
Speaking of the team, we have a lot of stereotypes.
We have so many. Every junior college team ever has these 15 stereotypes. I don't know how many we have, 15, whatever. Every junior college team ever has these stereotypes, which is so funny because you talk about the stereotypes, but when you actually live them, you're like...
Well, this is good too because we can relate these stereotypes to a regular 4-year that you came from.
Oh, yeah.
To a JUCO. Yeah. I'm going to start off with one real quick.
Yeah,
I don't know if this happens at a 4-year, but...
No, I'm not... Let's talk about the junior college stereotypes.
Yeah, no, this is going straight into junior college.
They're so much funnier than the 4-year.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, right off the bat, I'm going to talk about, like, the high school star.
The high school hero.
The high school hero.
The high school hero stereotype.
The comes into junior college.
The best one, go.
He's just, MVP of the league. Like, I could have got drafted, dude. Like, let me show you my stats.
I could have got drafted, but I blew up my arm, so that's why I'm in junior college.
Yeah, Tommy John in my shoulder. Wait, is that even a thing? No. But he got it somehow, and he ended up in JUCO. So, he comes in, he's like, yeah, dude. And then he just gets blown out by, like, an 85-mile-per-hour fastball. Like, what is that? It has no movement, and we're just like, dude, who is this guy? Like,
so there's the high school hero who only talks about high school.
That's a great stereotype.
Only talks about how good he was 8 years ago.
Is that at a 4-year?
And
I feel like it's not though. Yeah, because you're like back in it. Like it's a new system. Like you have fresh 4 years.
And I don't know, but so the high school hero just lives in the past. Literally lives in the past. Talk about how hard he threw when he was 14, but he's 22 now, and everybody's kind of like, you know, like, what's up? There's always a douche.
Like dads talking to him like, hey man, I've been around the block. Like I have a kid. Like, don't talk to me about your high school stats. Like, I was in high school in '69. You know?
What are you talking about?
I swear we have dads in JUCO playing baseball that are catching us. Like,
we have dads on the team.
Yeah, there's dads. Are you a dad?
There's always.
No, you're not.
There's always a douche, just straight up, just a douche.
Oh yeah.
No matter what, if you play in I don't know. If you play in Canada in junior college, there's going to be a douche. Everybody wears a chain, obviously.
Wait, there's junior colleges in Canada?
You have to wear a chain.
I didn't know that.
I don't know. Maybe. Everybody wears a chain. That's why I have one on right now.
We should have a global championship for junior college athletes.
There's always a guy or like a dad, what he was talking about, that's like 10 to 15 years older than everyone, who's just in a completely different stage of life than all of us. Like we're talking about like going to the beach and stuff.
Like hitting the chute.
And he's
like, what is that?
Like, so when we're hitting the chute in the outfield, the 35-year-old dad can't relate to us. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
He's like slow dancing.
No. Yeah, so that happens quite about once a practice.
Yeah, once a practice.
We're shooting in the outfield, and there's a dad just in the outfield also slow dancing. That happens. There's always this super innocent kid, like super straight out of. I don't even know, not like church.
I want to at somebody, but I can't. But
super innocent kid that just doesn't know what he's getting into. That everybody's just like, oh, like I'm so and just.
He's like, my mom like made me lunch today, and we're like, oh, dude, like, don't brag about that. Come on.
And just tries to relate to us.
Shows
so
off
hard,
his like sandwich.
Just tries to relate hard, and it's just like, I mean, it works, but whatever. Yeah. There's always a Tinder god, like a Tinder.
The Tinder god. Yeah. Can we add someone there? We gotta add someone.
Derek.
At Derek. Big D.
That's his mic. So there's always a Tinder fiend that just only talks about Tinder and just has absurd stories. Hopefully we can get this kid on our podcast. We have to.
If you're watching Big D, you're coming on.
Yeah, Derek, hopefully you're watching. You are coming on this podcast.
You are.
There's always a kid that thinks he's too good for junior college, that doesn't embrace the sloppiness, doesn't embrace the bush leagueness, that just doesn't embrace it.
Doesn't take steroids.
There's always a kid
take steroids.
That never wants to leave junior college, kind of the opposite. There's always a kid that just is, this is my 8th year in junior college, and you're like, what? Oh. But
yeah, he's got like a 1.99 like GPA his whole junior college career, and he just can't get there. So it doesn't, that season doesn't count for him. It's just like, all right, here's my 6th year, guys.
So there's always somebody that's been there for a while.
Yeah.
There's always a pitcher that tries to throw 100 miles per hour.
Driveline. Shout out Driveline.
Shout out doing Driveline and pitching 100 miles per hour. That's pretty dope. But there's always a pitcher that thinks he can throw 100 miles per hour.
It's like 81
throws like 81-ish.
Yeah.
But
listen, if you're a pitcher and you say that, like, you gotta back it up, man.
dude, how did we? There's always a guy on roids, just straight.
I added roids. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I mean, a little bit here and there, but we got just
there's
straight
always
up.
just a straight up
There's
like
a guy,
muscle hamster of a guy.
Yeah. We actually have like a steroid like dispensary like in the junior college. Like, I swear, there's like it looks like a candy machine that has like snacks, and it's just full of steroids in our training room. That's just a JUCO thing.
It's just a JUCO thing.
That's straight JUCO.
You wouldn't find
Look
that,
it up. I
you
swear.
wouldn't find that anywhere else. That's
You
just
won't,
junior
yeah.
college in a nutshell.
Yeah. It's hidden by like, you can't show it obviously, but it's hidden by like a bed sheet.
Are we incriminating ourselves talking about this?
No.
There's a bed sheet in there.
There's a bed sheet that covers the steroid vending machine.
Don't check behind the bed sheet. There can't be anything behind there. Like.
Dude, it's worked for what? How long has Palmer been around? 50 years? It's worked that long, right? And it's like a Winnie the Pooh bed sheet too. Like, they're like, I don't know. Moving on. Right.
Moving on. You want to talk about elementary school stories?
Dude, yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on from the JUCO stories, back to transitioning into like some elementary stories and
like elementary school stories.
Elementary stories. Right. And I don't know how I remember these random stories, but you just do. And so this is a story for me in 3rd grade, and I had a classmate named Teresa. I don't know if she's still around. I don't know her but anyways. So she's
still around.
We had something called story time in 3rd grade, and she was just going off about how she like. So she started off. She's like, all right, yeah, like I used to have this like not condition. She said like I used to like.
She said that in 3rd grade.
She didn't say that in 3rd grade, but anyways, she's okay. Anyways, the moral of the story, not the moral, but
just tell us what happened. What are you doing?
It's just such a bizarre story.
Happened?
I can't let it out.
What? Just say what happened.
So Teresa said that she would take all her clothes off and walk around their backyard and trying to imitate her dog. And like, we all laughed, okay, whatever. And like 3 years later though, we found out this chick like had some mental problems, and we felt really bad. Yeah, like
probably, there was a telltale sign.
Yeah, but she didn't react like the way, like when she told the story, she didn't react on like how she wanted us to like. She thought it was normal to say that, like, and we're just like, what's going on? Like, but she thought it was normal, and like 3 years later, we're like, oh, like. So
she just stood up in front of the entire class, told that, wore it, and then just went and sat down.
Wore it, yep. And like
the teacher's
calmly.
Like, all right. Next, like the teacher didn't.
The teacher clapped. She was like, "Good job."
The teacher didn't approach her.
No, literally, I remember like, I think her parents were there or something. Like even like egged her on. Like, oh no, okay.
The parents were not like, tell that one backyard story, Teresa.
I swear they were there, dude. And they were laughing too. I think the parents were laughing. Like, I feel bad for Teresa now. Like. That's it right there.
That's your story? All right, well,
I feel like that's a great story though.
That was the first story of the podcast. I don't know how. Hopefully they get better than that.
They're gonna get better than that.
Hopefully they get better than that. But I mean, good. That was.
I mean, good build up.
That story.
Good icebreaker.
Yeah, icebreaker.
Yeah.
It kind of cracked the ice.
Yeah.
But
just didn't fully get there. It didn't hit the climax, I guess. Or it didn't hit the whatever happens after the climax. I don't know what it is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're telling school stories.
We need to hear this one.
We're telling school stories. So when I was a freshman in high school, I lost. Hopefully, I can find this tweet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Do you
find
have a picture?
Hopefully, I'll be able to find a picture as well. But I lost a bet on Twitter that
really?
one of my friends was like, if I post this tweet and it gets 50 retweets. Will you wear yoga pants to school? I was like, there's no way. This is back in what, 2013. So
Wow, you remember the year?
Twitter. It was well, when I was a freshman, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And so 50 retweets was kind of. I was like, that's kind of a lot, honestly, for Twitter.
Freshman in high school.
For a freshman in high school, that like just yeah. And so. I was like, yeah, I'm down, whatever. I didn't really like commit. I was just like, yeah, whatever. And so he posted it, and I promise you, in 7 minutes, this thing had like 60 or 70 retweets, and I was just like, oh god. So I.
That's crazy. How many followers did you have?
The bet was that I had to wear yoga pants to school. I don't know if I said that. And yoga pants for boys are just not.
That's sloppy.
Sloppy, bush league. You know, it's just not. It's all coming full circle right now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's just
why we are what we are.
So I just, oh god, I had to go into my mom's closet because I have sisters, and grab a pair of her yoga pants.
Oh.
And I slip them on, and it's just, boys should never be in yoga pants
unless they're Lulu.
And
lemons.
Yeah.
Those are so comfortable if you haven't worn those. I haven't worn yoga pants, but. Anyways, go ahead.
Wait, how do you know that they're comfortable then?
Dude, Lululemons are like the move. It's like the new wave. I mean, guys are eventually going to wear yoga pants because of Lululemon. Like, I feel like that's the thing in 2020, maybe.
So
coming
next year.
Possibly.
Moving on. And so, I wear yoga pants. I'll find a picture. I wear yoga pants to school, and I get to school, and it's just bad. It's just, I'm a freshman, and it's just, if you're a guy and you wear yoga pants to school, it's literally like, please bully me. I need to be bullied.
Yeah, did someone throw you against the locker?
And they shoved me in the locker. So I wore yoga pants to school, and
you asked for it.
I didn't. Whatever. And so I was on campus for 15 minutes and got sent to the principal's office, and he was just like, man, like, what are you doing, you know? And I was just like, oh, I don't know. I lost a bet, and it was just bad. And so, moral of the story, we've been bush league, you know? So that's why when we were talking about being JUCO bound, we've been bound for JUCO.
Oh yeah.
And so
from the get-go.
From literally the get-go. Yeah. So
that's a great story.
We've
that's hilarious. Like, you wear your mom's yoga pants.
Oh god, it's bad. But it's bush league, you know, so embrace it. So hopefully just about every podcast we get to do a video review, and the reason that we're going to do a video review is just because it's funny. I think hopefully it's funny. I don't know, it might not be funny, but the video reviews
the videos we have are pretty funny.
Are going to be kind of cringy. I hope you shouldn't be able to watch these videos and be like, oh, like, I'm normal now. You should literally like cringe so hard. And so it's like January, what is it? January 12th?
Wow.
January 12th. So
that came fast.
We're gonna do kind of a segment on like bad New Year's kisses with a twist of failure, denial, and
comment on them.
Just we think it's really funny when guys get denied by girls, so we're just gonna cringe all together, hopefully, and watch some of these videos. So here's the first. Which one do you want to start out with?
We can start off with whatever's
the New Year's
easiest.
Kiss?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start out with the New Year's kiss.
This was this New Year's too. This was recently, right?
Yeah. This is like 12 days ago. So this guy's had 12 days of pretty much death online. You know. And so, oh god, let's just watch it through.
Oh, he's perking.
If you're ever look at her face right here.
Oh yeah.
She's like, how she's literally thinking about the previous 12 hours of how she got.
She's like, my dad's watching.
In this, she's like 25 or maybe older or younger. So, oh god, this is.
There's a lot of things going through her head. And this guy's head. Maybe not a lot through his head.
This guy has probably, there's no way that this guy is. Oh, he just has too much confidence. Oh, if you're
way too much confidence.
If you ever try to kiss a girl and then get denied and
don't smile after.
and then hit the reach out more with your lips, that's just you have to rethink all of your confidence and just what went wrong, because there's probably some signs that this is not something that she wanted. Oh, he just like tries to act.
That's a creepy smile.
He tries to act as if sorry, I had an itch, it's just, ooh, God, it's just bad, man. Yeah. You know, and like, what do you talk about after this? Like, you want to?
Do you just run away?
You want to go eat, or what's the next step?
I mean, well, actually, this went viral, right? So,
this is so viral.
Are you gonna hit her back up? Maybe?
Oh, it's
just, for a rebound shot, and then record. Okay, I don't know.
The rebound. If this was bad, the rebound would be just hysterically worse.
Yeah.
If you, you can't. If you get denied, just eat it. You know, don't act like nothing happened. Just run away. Run away. Honestly, run away. All right, next video.
Great video, but bad.
The next video is going to be a horrible prom proposal thing with Charlie. And so Charlie, I think Charlie's got too much confidence / doesn't know. Let's just start with too much confidence. All right, let's watch this.
And our big winner for the evening.
First of all, are they filming in a prison? You know why?
I know. Where's the white wall, white brick wall? Like,
could there be a?
Is he visiting his dad in prison?
Could there be a worse background on it? Honestly,
I don't think so.
This is literally like the gym locker room. Like, no way. There's no ambiance.
The gym locker room.
This is not already not starting good. That was bad. That was bad.
One final question. Prom?
Really?
Really.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Charlie, I don't know.
Why not?
Because
just not
saying yes right away is bad.
Not saying yes. If it's not an automatic yes, it's gonna be a rough ride. But also the worst part about this is the holding of hands.
Kidding.
Charlie, I don't know.
Why not?
Because
they just
holding
eye contact,
and just,
like consistent,
trying to say no. He's squeezing her hand so hard that he's not letting go. Like trying to force her into saying yes by squeezing.
He's got to be sweaty by this time. At this point.
Oh God, it's just he just doesn't think he's gonna get denied, which is the worst part.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Charlie, I don't know.
Why not?
Because
saying why not?
The quick one too. I can't, Charlie, dude. Come on.
Why not? Will you marry me? No. Why not? You know, well, do you just want me to tell you all of your flaws? Or what? That's just bad. That is a bad question. You know? Come on.
Because of Zach. I don't know.
Oh, who's Zach?
Can I get back to you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Who's Zach? Zach better be a stud though.
Zach better be.
He better be captain on the basketball team.
You know Zach's the jock stud. Just the hunk of the school.
Maybe has a mohawk.
And probably looks like that guy from that kung fu thing here. I'll put never mind.
Yeah.
And you know Zach's. Oh God,
that's a douchebag name. Sorry, Zach, if you're watching.
She's loyal.
Yeah.
Don't you have a brother named Zach?
I do have a brother named Zach. Sorry, Zach, my brother. You're not a douche, by the way.
I'm sorry.
The shake, the thank you for denying me shake, and she's still.
I don't know.
It's going.
Where does Charlie go?
I'm glad they cut They just cut the mic. They cut the mic because nobody could put up with it. Why are they just standing here? like, so he gets denied, and then they just are chilling. Like, they're just like, no, you know?
I don't know.
What are they doing?
Dude, I couldn't tell you. Charlie, like, what's your plan? You have to have a plan B, too. He had a plan
Charlie
A.
Only had plan A.
Plan A.
You know?
That's ASL.
He only had plan A.
Yeah.
And there was just no...
Nice watch, though. Look at that.
No
that
doubt in
piece.
his mind that he was getting denied.
Gotta respect the suit, though, you know?
So was everybody behind the camera just like... There's no way... They cut the mic off,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
they
just
just-
like...
They feel bad. That's their boy right
Dude,
there.
it's
You know?
like-
That's Charlie.
Well, no, he did this proposal in a prison. No wonder she said no, bro. She was like, why am I
Yeah.
coming to a prison?
Should we?
You know?
Yeah. What? Oh.
Oh, hands in the pocket.
Yeah.
He puts his hands in the pocket and just
yeah.
posts up like,
Yeah.
sup, you know,
Yeah,
I didn't
he-
get denied, you
yeah.
know. I actually denied her, you know, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I actually
Just post it up. Oh,
Wow, it's
I'm
over.
glad that was done.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought that would never end.
I know. They're still standing at that wall to this day.
yeah.
They're still standing there. They're 28
Oh, yeah.
years old and they're still standing there.
She eventually said yes, like after like 4 more tries.
Oh, hopefully
On the
Zach's
wall.
a hunk.
Yeah, Zach-
Feel bad for Charlie, bro.
Yeah,
but
Zach's got to be benching like
I love the
400.
confidence
Yeah.
from Charlie.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I respect the suit.
And
Like,
respect
had
the
a
suit.
nice watch.
But welcome to Bush League, Charlie,
Yeah,
because
huge bush.
if you
Sloppiness is off the
denial is
charts.
pretty much a part of being in JUCO, you know? Like
Oh yeah,
like
he's JUCO bound. Charlie's JUCO bound.
Charlie's JUCO bound.
Yeah.
He's literally playing junior college baseball
Yeah.
as we speak.
With that body type, probably a catcher.
Yeah, probably
Maybe
a
pitcher?
catcher. And he's using this denial to get through all of the
JUCO grind.
all of the grind, you know,
grind.
because he's been denied before, so he knows the pain. You know, he embraces it now.
Yeah.
Well, that was a kind of a cringy end to the
Yeah.
episode 1. Welcome to Bush League.
Yeah, welcome to Bush League.
Welcome to Bush
If you
League.
made it this far, like, congrats.
If you made it this
Like,
far,
wow.
I honestly like write something in the comments,
Yeah.
and we'll give
We'd
you a
love your
shout
feedback.
out.
Absolutely.
If you made it this far, wow, we're thankful for you.
We are, very.
If you want to sponsor our next video, we're gonna add our Venmos in on the screen right now. And if you want to sponsor our next video, Venmo us like $0.01 or something like that.
For
I don't
beer.
know- I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's legal. I don't know if that's legal.
Yeah, we might have to cut that out.
But we might have to cut that out. So I don't know if it's going to make the final take.
Yeah.
But if you want to sponsor this episode or the next episode that comes out, I don't know when it's going to be. Just let us know.
Yeah.
And well, that was it for the. Pretty much the
Yeah.
first. Thank you
Thank you guys for watching.
I
Yeah.
can't believe y'all made it this far. I don't even know how long it's been.
I know, yeah.
But
we'll get back at you next week,
We'll,
though.
we'll get back out to you hopefully soon. Hopefully,
Maybe even tomorrow.
Don't view this video too much, because if we get too popular, then my
great.
mom's gonna get mad, and then our coach is gonna find out and stuff. And so just keep the viewing to a minimum.
Is that bad, though?
I don't know. I mean, if you think it's funny, just do whatever. It's bad, you know. So we're just gonna do our thing. Welcome to Bush League. It's junior college. You know, this is what we do.
All right, boys.